All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. We're getting ready for Sudan Hornets varsity basketball. We are live. I'm Tim Rodriguez along with Bemis Salinas, live here in Sundown, Texas, as your Sudan Hornets get ready to take on the Sundown Roughnecks. Sudan coming off of a hard-fought ball game on Tuesday against a very, very good Plains team that were 10-1. And don't let the score deceive you. We were short by a dozen or so, maybe 13 points. But we were in that ball game till the very end. That they didn't really stretch out that lead till probably about the 2 minute or a minute and a half, minute 45-second mark. So it was.
Yeah, they took advantage of free throws too as well.
Yep.
I mean, but yeah, the last 2 minutes or so.
Yeah. So these boys had a real hard-fought game, considering that's a really solid group. Sundown, they are 3-2. They're not too far off of their football season. Correct? They were in the. Did they make the playoffs as well?
I believe so, but I believe they've. Well, I mean, we did too. We lost in the first round. So.
Yeah. So they are 3-2, and they've got wins against Spring Lake Earth, New Deal, and Borden County. That Borden County ball game was 51-43 as an overtime ball game. New Deal 59-30. And then they beat Spring Lake Earth 39-36. That's a close ball game as well. And, of course, there are two losses. One of them is against Tahoka. That was a 42-47 overtime loss. And then they have a loss to New Deal. So they beat New Deal 59-30. And then I guess they played them again. Not sure. Maybe it was in that Tahoka tournament. I'm not sure who was all involved in that one. But they came up short against New Deal. So that was a 47-54 ball game. So it's going to be an exciting. I'm curious to see how the boys. It was weird because we saw them in Amherst, and it almost looked like they were still kind of gelling. But then we saw them just a few days later, and they looked like they were ready to roll. If it wasn't for that first half where we couldn't get our shots to fall, it'd have been a whole different ball game on Tuesday. So excited about this ball game here in Sundown, Texas. We got about 2 minutes left before tip-off. Just quick announcement. The Nets are playing in a tournament in Brownfield. Yesterday they had a win against Fort Stockton, 69-49, and then I didn't know they had a game later on that evening against Delhart, and I think they said Delhart was a really, really good team. We were kind of in that scenario. They said we had a lot of easy layups that didn't go in. We got plenty of steals. Our defense is always there.
Right.
But they said they had a hard time capitalizing on fast break transition points, so they fell against Delhart. And then just about an hour ago, they came up with a win against Monahans. The score was 70-24. Big margin for the Nets on the win this evening. That was about an hour ago in the Brownfield tournament. So congratulations to those young ladies. All right, the time is ticked off. They got 8 minutes up on the scoreboard for the first period. Referees on the court. Hornets are wearing their black uniforms away with black numbers and gold trim. So that's kind of like the football uniforms where they had the gold on the white.
Yeah.
But luckily, we're close enough that we can recognize who they are. They don't got helmets on either. So, of course, Sundown wearing their whites with red lettering and the blue trim. And me and Pima made it's about 40-45 minute drive to make this ball game.
Yeah. Not too far, not too
bad. Plus, on the way back, we can swing by and grab us something to eat in Levelland.
Yeah.
On the way home.
That's always the good thing, right, for us.
Yeah. So it looks like we have Aspen Ryer, Kai Polk, Brian and Christian Delgado, and of course the senior Jabron Ornelas, the starting five for your Hornets. We have number 3 Escamilla, number 14 Lopez, number 23 McAdams, number 24 Miller, and number 11 Powell for the Sundown Roughnecks. We don't have first names for them. What we have is last names. So as we get ready for tip-off here in Sundown, Texas, your Sudan Hornets getting ready for varsity basketball live here on SHS Broadcast. We appreciate everybody that's listening to us live. Ooh, evenly matched tip, and Delgado with the, and now they're scrumming. I was going to say Delgado made the valiant effort to get that tip, but Sundown comes up with the first possession. Three-pointer right off the bat. That's McAdams, or no, Miller, I'm sorry, Miller with the three. So Sundown 3-0 right off the tip-off. So the Hornets already at a deficit. Ornelas crossover, step back three off the side of the rim, rebounded by Miller. Escamilla bringing the ball in, bounce pass inside to McAdams. McAdams draws a double team. Now to number 11, Powell in the corner. Back up. No, I'm sorry, that's Lopez, not McAdams. And Lopez on the give and go. No dice. There's too much defense there. Out to Powell. His three-pointer is good, and the foul. So 2 3-pointers to start the ball game off here for the Roughnecks. And one of them a chance to be a 4-point play.
That's Christian Delgado's first team foul.
They're not going to put the players up there either, are they?
No, probably not.
Free throw is short, so it's not a 4-point play. So still 6-0 off of 2 3-pointers off the first 2 possessions for the Roughnecks. Ornelas calling for the screen. Gets it to the corner. That's Ryer. Ryer gets the ball stolen. Here comes the Roughnecks down the left side. Powell going up for a layup, but they're going to call a foul. That should be before the basket.
He's going to call on Christian again, so he's probably going to sit down here pretty quick, or maybe not.
He can stay out there. So
see how much I know the coach.
2 3-pointers early for the Roughnecks, and then 2 quick fouls for the Hornets. So, that's Christian with the Christian with the steal, or trying to get the steal. He's the one that was kind of battling for the tip-off here. It's Sudan basketball.
And 24 just dove in front of him like soccer.
They're still in football mode. They need to be careful. That's tight defense by the Roughnecks, and good job there. Contact. Ryer driving into the lane.
So what'd they call? Oh, he's looking for his number. 14?
Yeah, 14.
So that's Lopez, his first.
Inbounder from the baseline. That's Brian Delgado. Gets it to Ornelas. Ornelas one-on-one with Powell. 3-pointer. Short, way short. Lopez with the rebound. Escamilla down the right side. Gets it to baseline. That's going to be Miller. Miller's shot is no good. Nice. Get that out of here. Ornelas with the block on the putback. Sudan basketball. Delgado. Brian gets it to Ryer. Up top to Christian. Back to Brian on the right side. Short jumper, no good. Ryer with the huge rebound in the paint. Trying to get it out to Ornelas, and Ryer's able to get that back. Ornelas now with the ball on the left side of the court. Look at a step back, gets it to Ryer in the corner. Ryer guarded by Lopez. Hands it off to Christian Delgado. Back to Ryer up at the top of the key. Hornets being patient. We praise them for being. Oh, nice spin move into the paint. Hook shot. No good. Rebound Christian. Let's do it again. 3-pointer. Ornelas. Oh, in and out. Oh, that's a foul on Brian on the rebound.
So that's going to be Brian's first. All the Delgados are fouling today. Only fouls are on Delgado.
Yeah. Marcelo King came in for Christian. He's the one that has 2, correct?
Yeah.
5:25 left here in the first period. 6-0. Hornets yet to put points on the board. Roughnecks have 6 off of 2 3-pointers early. Into the corner. Escamilla tried to get to Lopez. They're able to recover. Turnaround 3. Miller. No, it's blocked and stolen. Here comes in transition Ornelas. Easy layup. Hornets on the board. 6-2 right at 5 minutes. I didn't know. Was that a block or a steal? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. I was watching the
3-pointer. Powell. No good. Polk fighting for the rebound. Brian Delgado comes out with it. You know, we kind of praise the Hornets with their patience in the offense trying to open shot, and it looks like they're true to form here, being very patient, not throwing anything crazy. Double team on Ornelas. Gets it out to Polk. 3-pointer. Off the back of the rim. No good. Powell with the rebound. Escamilla, the point guard for the Sundown Roughnecks, gets it to There we go. We lost. I didn't see the basket. We lost the sound for about a second. 8-2. Roughnecks with the basket. I didn't see what it was. I was turning around to see what the equipment was doing. Foul on the floor.
Oh.
That should be his second.
Who do you call on 14?
I think so. We'll see.
Well, yeah, I guess so because 14's coming out.
I never saw him signal the scorer's table. Baker into the ball game. Also Slade Nichols into the ball game. Oh, that's stolen in transition. Here comes Miller. Layup is good. 10-2. 8-point lead for the Roughnecks. 3:52 here in the first period. Ryer into the paint. Jump shot. Short. Escamilla comes out with it. Down the right side. Oh, nice feed. That would have been a nice feed to McAdams, but he wasn't ready for that pass. Turnover, Sundown.
That was a pretty hard pass.
He was about 3 feet away from it. 3:36 left in the first period. Timeout, Coach Gray.
Well, I'm not real sure what happened.
I don't know either. That was weird. Let me make sure we're still good here. We're showing to be live. So, of course, we're not at the friendly confines of Sudan, Texas, so we don't have direct internet access like we do in Sudan. Sudan, we automatically tie into Sudan ISD, the network there, and so we're having to rely on a hotspot service here. So if there's a little bit of a delay or maybe some freezing going on, that might be the issue there. But so far, it looks like it's been looking good here, so let us know if we're coming through clear. Hornets down by 8 out of the timeout. Let's see what Coach Gray, let's see if they regrouped. Any kind of a change or adjustment on the offense or the defense. Ornelas draws 4 defenders, goes up for the layup, rims out. Roughnecks with the rebound. Lara swings it around. Now this is Lara. Off the screen, driving on the right side. Ryer, good defense there. Not allowing penetration into the basket. Fadeaway jumper, and that's good. That's Navarez. He had a defender all over him, and he just kind of faded back and got that shot to fall. 10-point lead for the Roughnecks here at home in Sundown. Ornelas, another drive, 4 defenders. This time he does get the shooter's touch. Ball goes in. He would not be denied on that one. 12-4, 2:45 left in the first period. Driving into the basket quickly. That's Escamilla. Kind of caught the defense in a lull there. Able to get into the paint easily. So it's back up to a 10-point lead for the Roughnecks. Ornelas looked at a 3. Gets it to King. King into the paint. Goes up for a shot. That's blocked by Hogan. Escamilla looking for Lara. Lara's wide open, but Hornets were able to get back on defense. Hogan's shot is no good. Ornelas with the rebound. Right at 2 minutes here in the first period. Ornelas drives, draws a triple team. 3-pointer. Slade off the back of the rim, no good. And it's kind of a mirror image of the game Tuesday here. None of the shots are falling for us. We're getting good open looks. We might have to get warm. And oh, nice feed. He misses. Good job. Too much. He was too wide open for that one. Baker with the rebound. Oh, trying to get it to Ryer, and that's going to be a foul on Baker. You know, it's like I said, it's almost a mirror image of that first half. You know, if we can get these shots to fall, in the second half we came out and they started falling for us, and that's what we kind of made a run there in the third quarter against Plains the other day. Inside feeding, that's going to be a shot by Hogan from the side, no good. Rebound Ornelas. 1:23, 14-4. Hornets down by 10. Crossover into the paint. Finds Marcelo King. Marcelo King into Nichols. Nichols is going to get, they're going to say he was tipped out of bounds. I thought he was going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, me too.
Off the inbound, Ornelas. Long 3. Oh, in and out. And they're going to call Ryer with the foul.
That's not your call.
That isn't. It looks like the guy that was making the calls.
Oh, he called it on Hogan.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right, it is.
That is your call, buddy.
That is your call. Good job. So inbounding again from the baseline. Gets it to Ryer. Ryer crosses over into the lane, dishes it. Marcelo King looked at a three. Baseline goes up for an up and under, and it's good. Nice move by the senior, Marcelo King. 14-6, just under a minute, 52 seconds here in the first period. Navarez, good match. Oh, quick pick and steal by Ornelas. Layup is up and good. 14-8, Sudan quickly cutting into the lead. They were down by 10 just a minute ago. Tried to get the pick and steal again, but this time he drew contact.
So that's Ornelas' first, but it's 15 fouls, so number 5, Navarez, will go to the line, shooting 2.
First free throw is good for Navarez. Clock stopped at 35 seconds here, 15-8. Roughnecks with the lead here throughout the first period. Second free throw good, 16-8, back up to an 8-point lead. Ornelas one-on-one with Powell, gets it to Slade. Nichols back to Ornelas, top of the key, three, splash! First three-pointer of the ball game for the Hornets. Cuts the lead to 5. 15 seconds left. Navarez off the screen on the left side, hands it off to Powell. Powell hit a three earlier. Back to him. 3 seconds, goes up for a shot. Blocked by Marcelo King. There's the heave at the buzzer. Oh, right off the front of the rim. Baker almost got him.
Well, I don't think the buzzer sounded.
Oh, did the buzzer not go off? Okay. So, started off kind of slow, but there towards the end of the second quarter, we got a few baskets, in the paint, and then we had the big three by Ornelas there to finish off the quarter. So the score, Sundown 16, Sudan 11. We'll go over our sponsors right quick. Sudan ISD, First United Bank in Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Chase Lloyd, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Bailey County Electric Co-op, Red Wagon Farms and GWG Farms, Tow Pros, Chad Nichols, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Food King in Littlefield and Millshoot, Food King Pharmacy, Micah Pratt, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, Sudan Medical Clinic, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Rice Spot, Twice the Ice, Hornet Chill, Casa Grande, the Old West Hotel, Montez Steel Buildings, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Chad King Farms, 5 Star Tree Service, Curtec LLC, and the Sudan Education Foundation. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you live action here in Sundown, Texas.
So Hornets are led in the first by Ornelas with 9 points, 2 points for King. Christian Delgado has 2 fouls, 1 foul for Baker, 1 foul for Brian Delgado, and 1 foul for Ornelas. And the Roughnecks are led in scoring by Miller. He has 5 points.
So opening possession of the second period to the Roughnecks here, 16-11, the score. That's Escamilla driving. His short jumper is no good. That should be Sudan ball. Yeah. He thought about it for a little bit.
I was about to. I ain't got nothing to throw, but I was going to throw something.
Throw your Dr. Pepper at him. So we have Delgado Brian back in the ball game along with Slade Nichols, Jabron Ornelas, Marcelo King, and Aspen Ryer. Ornelas down in the corner, guarded by Powell. Powell's been on him so far most of this ball game. 3-pointer, short. Miller with the rebound. Long pass down to Powell. Powell has 2 defenders waiting for him, so he's going to set it back out to Escamilla. Ooh, there we go. Travel. Turnover, Sundown. Brian Delgado still on the floor. Christian with 2 still on the bench for your Hornets. That ball's tipped out of bounds by Powell. Sudan basketball. Still no score yet here in the second period. 7-13. We're early. Ryer, nice spin move and the lay-in. Good. He was up there just a couple of inches from the rim. 16-13, and now the Hornets down by just 3. That ball is mishandled, recovered by Lopez. Lopez gets it out to Powell, swinging it around. That's going to be Escamilla on the right side. Skip pass across, Powell open in the corner, and good job by Baker with the recovery. Stepped out of bounds, turnover. Sudan basketball. Well, not Baker, it was Delgado. Brian with the closed in on him. Ornelas gets by 2 defenders. Euro steps into the paint. No good. That was too much on that one. Or not enough on that one. Short on the layup. Escamilla. Shot. No good. Ryer with the rebound. So Hornets doing really well on the boards so far. Past couple of possessions, just one shot a piece on the possession. One shot per possession for the Roughnecks. Ryer drives into the paint, draws a double team, spin move. His shot is up. No foul call. That was a lot of contact. I think I heard the slap up here. Powell inside. That's going to be McAdams. His basket is good. 18-13. Nice feed by Powell with the assist. Three-pointer. Too much on that one. Battling for the rebound. Should be Sudan basketball. Oh, this guy called it over here.
Well, we ain't going to get into the games we've been here in Sundown, and the refs are a little one-sided.
Escamilla to the corner. Powell splits the defenders. Nice bounce pass to Flores. His shot is no good. Slade Nichols comes up with it. Once again, one and done for the Roughnecks. Good job by the Hornets on the boards. And there's some contact and a foul. Ornelas will go to the free throw line. We'll see who it was. It was like 2 or 3 Roughnecks in the air.
11? I think he called it on 11.
That's Powell.
It's his first team foul.
Ooh. No dice on the free throw for Ornelas. 5:26 is where the clock stopped here. Second free throw, good. 18-14. 4-point lead for the Roughnecks. Escamilla. Guarded by Brian Delgado. Crosses over into the paint, kicks it out. Powell, three-pointer. Off the back of the rim, no good. Battling for the rebound, that's Polk. Unable to get it. Powell comes up with it. Skip pass across, three-pointer, Escamilla. And that one's way short, and it's going to hit the out of bounds. It's going to be Sudan basketball. Lopez will take a breather. Flores into the ball game for him. Sudan still with the original lineup to start the second period. Looking to cut the lead to within 2, possibly 1. Oh, nice feed inside to Marcelo King. He'll dribble it back out, finds Ornelas. He's got the corner, gets it back to Marcelo. Inside to Nichols. Nichols, skip pass across to Polk. Polk still's got his dribble, hands it off to Brian. Brian into the paint, kicks it out. Nichols, 3, off the back of the rim, battling for the rebound. Hogan gets it to Escamilla. Escamilla driving in, up and under on the layup, no good. He was good drive by Escamilla, just couldn't finish. Brian Delgado, oh, he's going to Euro step in and draw crazy contact. He'll go to the free throw line.
44? I believe 44. Hogan, that's his second.
So Brian looking to cut the lead to 2. That would be the closest they've been since the beginning of the ball game, because they started with the 3, so they've been down by 3 or more the whole first half. First free throw is good. 18-15. Clock is at 4:13. We have Larson, Polk, Ryer, Ornelas, and Bryan on the floor right now. Slade Nichols and Marcelo King will take a breather, and he does cut it to within two. 18-16. Hornets
straight into a full court.
Oh, no! That's a late call. He had to think about it too much.
And that's Brian's second. First team foul of the second period.
I thought we were going to get away with that.
I know. I mean, it was a foul, but it was a late call.
Yeah. Powell on the corner. Finds Navarez cutting to the basket. Navarez gets it out to Escamilla. Escamilla finds Hogan, and they're going to call 3 seconds in the lane. He was kind of parked there for a while.
McAdams checking back in for the Roughnecks.
Hornets looking to tie or take the lead here. Chipping away at this early lead that the Roughnecks established in the first period. Polk into the paint, kicks it out. Larson looked at a three, didn't take it, gets it to Ryer. Ryer's going to go into the paint. His little jump hook, no good. Put back, no good by Bryan, so unable to capitalize on that possession. Powell on the left side tried to take the baseline. Polk stopped him. Timeout, Sundown. I like this offense team. I like that they don't rush. Even when they're down, they kind of just maintain their composure. It looks like a team that's confident in their ability to find open shots. Early on, we had the shots. They didn't fall. That game before, it wasn't until after halftime. But here, end of the second quarter, it paid off. They started to fall a little bit, and we've cut into this lead here in Sundown.
Yeah, the defense has been consistent both games. They're playing good defense. I mean, you're not going to hold anybody to 0 points even, but they're that's good because once their shots start falling, that'll be huge for us. The other day, like I said, we tried there towards the end. They kind of got us, but
even like not only the defense, they're only allowing 1 shot per possession. I mean, they're getting in there and getting their rebounds. Powell, there you go again, right there, 1 shot and rebounded by Ryer. So they'll continue that stretch here. Oh, okay, here we go. That was a late call too.
Who we calling on? Number 3,
Escamilla. So we'll get 3 free throws from Ornelas, and that's a chance for us to go up for the first time in this ball game. 3:06 is where the clock stopped here in the second quarter. First 3 off the back of the rim, so looking to tie now. Oh, my goodness. They're just right there, just a little bit too much. They're kind of hitting on the same spot on the back of the rim. Third time's a charm, so we'll cut it to within 1. 18-17. And that ball is tipped by Polk, stolen by Delgado into Ornelas. His little jumper's too much off the back of the rim as well. Coming around to Powell. Powell, the baseline goes up. Oh, get that out of here. Larson with the huge block. Powell thought he had an easy layup. Andrew Larson, like I said, he does a lot of the small things out there. Inside battling against McAdams, and there you go.
Kind of reminds me of Dennis Rodman.
That's exactly what he does.
He kind of bothers you, but he does those little things that make turnovers and rebounds and blocks. And
so did they call the foul on him? Was that his foul?
I'm not even sure. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was on him.
They're going to call that on Ryer, aren't they?
So Ryer's got one, Larson got one.
Miller, that ball is tipped. Ornelas trying to run after it. Oh yeah, there we go. Escamilla, the last one to touch it. So he may not have gotten the steal, but he caused a turnover off of that tip. Sudan looking to take the lead again here. Brian finds Ryer. Ryer upset with himself. He missed that pass right through his hands. They'll give the ball right back to the Roughnecks. 2:22 left here in the first half. Sudan down 18-17. Escamilla. Lopez swinging it around. That's going to be Miller. Miller back to Escamilla on the left side, guarded by Ryer. Bounce pass in to McAdams. Turnaround jumper, no good. Battling for the rebound. Lopez came up with it. They swing it around. Escamilla. Good job defensively by Ryer, not allowing the drive. Lopez off the screen, into the paint, goes up. Tipped. Oh, and it still goes in. That was partially tipped by Ryer. He still kissed it off the glass. So the score 20-17. Roughnecks up by 3. 1:45 left in the first half. Ornelas kicks it out. Polk had the 3, didn't take it. Gets it to Ryer. Ryer to Delgado. He finds Polk on the baseline. Foul.
It's going to be on McAdams, his first 14th foul.
.91 seconds left in this first half. Marcelo King into the ball game. Coming in for Brian. Ornelas one-on-one with Powell. 3. Too much on that one. Larson with the rebound. Gets it back to Ornelas. Ornelas in the paint. Jumper's good. Contact, no foul. 20-19. Sudan down by 1. Lopez to the corner. Powell off the screen. Good switch there. Larson on him now. He'll hand it off to Miller. Long 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Ornelas in transition. Gets by the defender. He's able to tip it. Ornelas will pull it back out, and they'll reset. 54 seconds left here. Hornets looking to take the lead here on this position. Ornelas into the paint. Floating jumper. Oh, rims out. And Larson with the steal and the putback. He'll get fouled. Didn't go in, but he'll go to the free throw line.
That's going to be on Miller.
That's a great job. That guy thought he had the rebound. Larson went in there and tipped that away.
He said, I'll take that.
Yeah, let me have that. Short on the free throw. 43 seconds left here in the second quarter.
We can't just get up. We can't get over that hump.
We can't. We're just right there.
Well, if he makes this, we'll tie it at least.
Yes, tie ball game. All knotted up at 20. 40 seconds left here in the first half. Nice bounce pass. That's going to be Flores. Sundown able to capitalize on breaking that press. 30 seconds. Marcelo. Hornets looking to, he won't take that. Gets it to Ornelas on 20 seconds. Ornelas one-on-one with Powell. Step back 3 off the rim. Ryer with the rebound. The putback. Oh, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Lopez, I think, 14. Yeah. Well, they don't have a 41, so.
Man,
that's 3 on him.
I bet Larson, I don't know how much willpower it took Larson not to shoot that 3-pointer. First free throw good for Ryer. And here we are, people, down by 1 again. We were able to tie it up. We were down by 10 early in the first quarter, so Sudan just lingering around. Second one good. Tied at 22, 10 seconds. Sundown working the last shot. Hogan inside. Oh, stolen by Larson. 2 seconds. Ornelas with the heave. Oh, off the back of the rim. Halftime here in Sundown, Texas. Tie ball game at 22. Your Sudan Hornets trailing early by 10, able to, I mean, it took them the whole second quarter to chip away at that, and they finally tied it. And so it's going to be 0-0 coming out of the break. Sponsors: Sudan Education Foundation, Curtec LLC, 5 Star Tree Service, Chad King Farms, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Montez Steel Buildings, Casa Grande, the Old West Hotel, Twice the Ice, Hornet Chill, Rice Spot, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Sudan Medical Clinic, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, Food King Pharmacy, Micah Pratt, Food King in Littlefield and Millshoe, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Topros, Chad Nichols, Red Wagon Farms and GWG Farms, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, 5 Area Connect, Capital Farm Credit, Chase Lloyd, First United Bank in Sudan, and Sudan ISD. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you the live broadcast here in Sundown, Texas, Sudan Hornet basketball. I'm Tim Rodriguez, along with Pima Salinas, and we got a heck of a ball game here on a Friday night.
Scoring for the first half, you got Ornelas with 13 points, 4 points for Ryer, 2 points for Brian Delgado, 2 points for King, and Larson has 1. Foul trouble for the Hornets. Christian Delgado still got 2. He didn't play that second period. Brian Delgado also with 2. 1 for Ornelas, Ryer, Baker, and Larson. And leading for the Roughnecks, still Miller with 5 points. We outscored them 11-6 in that period. So defense, pressured up a little bit, and then we started making a couple of our shots. Plus, driving into the lane and getting to the free throw line and making our free throws. So,
well, like I said, as far as what to do in the second half, they just need to keep doing what they're doing.
Right.
I mean, they're playing great basketball. They're not. I don't really see any mistakes that they're making.
Right.
Just keep doing what they're doing, creating havoc on the defense. Putting pressure on these guards. I feel like the guards have been kind of hesitant on the Sundown side because of the pressure that they're getting put on right here at the half court line. So to keep the pressure on the guards, and we'll see how we turn out here in the second half. So we got about 7 minutes. We'll step away just for a second to bring you the second half of this ball game, all tied up here in Sundown, Texas, 22-22. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We got about 43 seconds on the clock for the halftime period.
Laughing at something.
If you're just now joining us, or if you've been watching us, close ball game here. The Hornets all tied up with the Sundown Roughnecks, 22-22, as we get ready to start the second half of this ball game.
Should be Hornets ball to begin with here.
I'd like to mention the girls won earlier, just before the boys tip-off. Big win against Monahans over there in Brownfield. The score 70-24. Congratulations to the Nets on the big win today. So both Delgados back into the ball game. Christian and Brian, Christian kind of ran into some early foul trouble. Sat most of the second. Ornelas, Polk, and Ryer starting the second half here for the Hornets. If Sudan scores here, it'll be their first lead of the ball game. Oh, going for the steal. Polk open for the three. Short. That's going to be out of bounds, Sudan. Yeah, let's wipe the ball down. That's what happened. That's why we. That's why the three didn't go in. Come on, refs.
All right, we should start over.
Clean the ball. Good job, Coach. Powell, Escamilla, Lopez, McAdams, and Miller on the floor for the Roughnecks. Escamilla, top of the key, guarded by Ryer. Hands it off to Powell. Powell behind the back. Good job. Ryer staying on him. 3 seconds in the lane. That's twice that Sundown's been planted in the paint and they got caught. Turnover. Sudan basketball. Ornelas pushing the ball down the court on the right side. Gets it out to Ryer. Ryer one-on-one with McAdams. Drives into the paint. Hook shot. Short. Miller with the rebound. Miller to Escamilla. Escamilla guarded by Brian. Gets by Christian. That was off the backboard. What happened here? 3 seconds in the lane again? Is that what that was?
I have no idea.
I don't know what he called, but I want to say 3 seconds. I don't think his foot hit the baseline. Whoever had the ball. Ornelas. One-on-one with Powell. Gets it to Ryer. Ryer into the paint. Kicks it back out. Ornelas had the baseline there. Maybe looking at a three. Step back. There it is. Tipped by Powell. Lopez. Getting it to Escamilla. Escamilla down to Powell. This time short jumper from the perimeter. No good. And they're going to call, what are they going to call? Tie ball or walk or foul or what? Tie ball. Possession arrow to the Roughnecks. Still knotted at 22. No score yet here in the third period. Inside to McAdams. Turnaround jumper. No good. Christian with the rebound. Christian gets the ball stolen. And he's going to draw a foul. That's going to be his third one. Early. He's been in foul trouble all game. That'll send Miller to the free throw line. First free throw good. So first points of the ball game go to the second half, go to the Roughnecks 23-22. 23-22. I'm getting tongue tied here. 6:16 is where the clock stops here after the foul by Christian. Second free throw good. 2-point lead for Sundown. Brian draws a double team, gets it to Ryer. Ryer driving into the paint, goes up for the layup, and it's good. Took advantage of the double team. Brian's able to find him. That was actually his man that came for the double team, and he was able to get it to Aspen. Aspen drove in and got the easy layup. Turnaround jumper by Miller. Get that out of here. Blocked by Kai Polk. Miller thought he had an easy layup. Tied at 24. Inbounding from the baseline. Sundown. Bounce pass. Escamilla. Skip pass across. Three-pointer Miller. Short. Battling for the rebound. And there's going to be a foul on the putback. That was Lopez that was trying to get the putback. Shot didn't fall.
Did you call that on Baker?
No, I think he called it on Kai.
Oh. I thought I saw 4 or 5 of them.
First free throw, no good. Still a tie ball game. Sudan still yet to take the lead, or did we take the lead a little bit in the second quarter? We didn't, did we?
No.
We have yet to take the lead. We're just like you said, we're right there. And that free throw is no good, so here we go. This is it right here, 5:40. Ornelas, one-on-one with Powell. Finds Kai. Kai looked at three, didn't take it. Christian will, off the back of the rim, Escamilla with the rebound. So all the way across to Powell, and his pass is tipped. They're able to recover it. Skips it around. Miller's going to take another three off the side of the rim, no good. McAdams with the rebound. His putback, no good. Ryer comes out with it, gets it to Polk. Polk all alone in transition, and there's no foul call. That was a lot of contact right there. You know, Ornelas was running side by side with him, but they were so concerned with Jabrin that they left the lane wide open for Kai. I thought there was some contact there on the layup. It'll still be Sudan basketball. Ornelas three off the inbound. Splash! First lead of the ball game for the Hornets. 27-24 here, 5 minutes into the third quarter. And that's a turnover, or did we tip it?
No, I think we tipped it.
Sudan with an early deficit in the first period. We're down by 10. Chipped away at it, and it finally paid off. Up by 3 here in the third quarter. Escamilla, that ball is going to be kicked by Bryan. They'll try it again from the baseline. Long inbound. Powell to Navarez. Bounce pass into McAdams. Lost the handle. Stolen. Here comes Ornelas on the left side. Gets by Powell. He'll step back. Gets it to Christian. He'll take a three. Short. Ryer with the rebound. Gets it back to Ornelas. He hit one a while ago. Yeah, give him another one. Splash. 2 3-pointers in a row. 30-24. 6-point lead for the Hornets. Pressure defense on the press by Christian. Gets it to McAdams. McAdams going over the layup. There we go. I was going to say there was no foul there, but Kai was set. Charge.
We usually don't get those calls.
We don't. I think Kai had one Tuesday too, didn't he? He had one where he got set. So great job by the sophomore. He took a shot. He
rubbing the back of his hand.
Yeah, he took a shot on that. McAdams is not a small. I mean, he's a pretty big kid. So Hornets up by 6 off of 2 back-to-back threes. Here's another one. Splash! 3 in a row for Jabrin Ornelas. 33-24.
It's raining threes.
Raining threes. That ball was mishandled.
Backcourt.
There you go.
Yeah, it's raining. It's raining in Sundown right now.
I didn't see it in the forecast, but it's here.
That's his 4th 3 of the ball game.
3 of them in a row. That's all. That's the only points of the quarter, right? Are his 3 threes?
Yeah.
4 minutes left in this third period.
2 points for Ryer.
Oh yeah, Ryer did hit one on there. Okay. Step back 3 again. Too much on that one. Rebounded by Brian Delgado. He's going to get fouled on the putback.
That's going to be on McAdams too, I believe. That's his 3rd.
.348 is where the clock stopped here. Hornets up 33-24. They've been dominating this third period. Free throw good, up by 10. Second free throw rims out. Lopez with the rebound, pushing the ball down the court for the Roughnecks. Gets it out to Powell. Powell into the paint. His shot is up and good. Man, he floated that one. It was a push here. They didn't even see it. Ornelas up and under. Nice move. Denied the defense, Rare. That was a great shot. Ornelas feeling it here in Sundown. 36-26, 10-point lead for your Sudan Hornets live here in Sundown, Texas. McAdams in the paint. That ball is tipped by Ornelas, stolen by Ryer in transition. Ryer draws contact. May have took an elbow to the chin or a forearm to the chin.
He called it on 12, but there's no 12 out there. Has to be Powell, I guess. Or maybe it's Lopez. Oh, yeah, he's got 14.
Okay.
I mean, he's got 4.
4 fouls for Lopez.
Yeah.
3:06 inbound. Ornelas finds Ryer open in the paint, goes up for the shot. Oh, it didn't get the roll.
Went in and out.
Oh, man.
I mean, he should just get a point for as far down as it went in the bucket.
Someone put some saran wrap on the rim. Ornelas off the inbound. Ooh, nice move on Powell. Driving. Fadeaway, no good. Powell partially blocked. Escamilla, pressure defense by Bryan. McAdams to the corner. Miller gets it to Escamilla. Hornets playing way high pressure defense. A lot of speed there by the Hornets. That ball was tipped by Moore, stolen by Ornelas.
And they go slow it down.
2:30 left here in the third quarter. Hornets up by 10. Ryer, 3.
He wants to get in on the
man.
parade.
That thing rimmed out on in and out again. Escamilla is going to take a three-pointer off the back of the rim. No good. Poke with the rebound. Gets it to Ornelas one-on-one with Powell. Goes up for the layup, and it's blocked by Miller. Miller came out of nowhere and took that double team baseline. Ornelas, nice feed to Moore. Moore wasn't ready for it. Gets it out to Polk. Delgado will reset it. Timeout, Coach Gray. A little bit out of sorts there. Let's calm it down. 36-26, a minute 54 left here in the third quarter. Sudan on fire here in the third quarter, defensively and offensively.
Yeah, 14-4 so far in the quarter.
And I think, we've been real patient on offense, and then we had this run, and I think Coach Gray may have called a timeout just to kind of,
Yeah, well, we were kind of fumbling the ball there.
Yeah.
Just to tell them, hey, just calm down a little bit.
The adrenaline was flowing.
Get back into our game plan. And
Jabron Ornelas going to take a breather with this 10-point lead. Moore, Ryer, Polk, King, and Delgado. Brian Delgado on the floor for your Hornets. Delgado to Polk. Gets it to King. King one-on-one with McAdams. Drives into the paint. Goes up for a shot. No good. A lot of contact, no foul. Ooh, that was almost a travel by McAdams. Escamilla drives on the baseline. Kicks it back out. Navarez into the paint. Goes up for a layup. Shot no good. Foul on someone. Is that Moore?
14, I think is what he. Yeah, Moore.
First free throw good. Lead cut back into single digits. 36-27. Hornets still up. Slade Nichols coming in for Polk. Navarre's second free throw. Good. And Laura will come in for him. Oh, no. They're going to push Navarre's back. That's going to be Miller that'll come out for the Roughnecks. 8-point lead for your Hornets. A minute and a half left here in the third period. Brian Delgado bringing the ball down off the screen from Ryer. Draws a double team. Gets it back to Ryer. They can't. What?
Well, I mean, it was a walk. But
Well, what about the foul before that?
Oh.
I mean, he didn't fall on his own. They called us on a trip foul a while ago. Escamilla. Yeah, he stepped out of bounds. He got it to Lara. He was way down there on the baseline. I don't know what to think about that one over there.
I'm telling you, Sundown.
Ryer gets it to Moore. Moore one-on-one with Hogan. Bounce pass into Nichols. Turnaround fadeaway. Short. Navarez with the rebound. Gets it to Escamilla. Escamilla on the right side meets Ryer. Skip pass across to Lara. Back up to Escamilla. Looked at a three. Didn't take it. Navarez trying to take the baseline. Feeds Flores. Flores goes up for the shot. No good. Moore with the rebound. Gets it to Nichols. Nichols to Ryer. Ryer all alone in transition. Euro steps in for the shot. Nope. Putback is good. Ryer sticking with it. I think he got fouled twice right there and they didn't call it. Especially on that first shot. 38-28, back up to a 10-point lead. 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hogan turnaround short.
Foul.
Nichols with the rebound. 17 seconds. Down to the corner. Marcelo, three. Off the side of the rim. Rebounded by the Roughnecks. Stolen back by King. 4 seconds. Takes the shot. Oh, is that a three? Splash! I think he thought he was running out of time. He had about 4 seconds, but we'll take it. The senior Marcelo King. That was nothing but net. 41-28 here at the end of the third quarter. All right, Sudan ISD, First United Bank in Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Chase Lloyd, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Bailey County Electric Co-op, Red Wagon Farms and GWG Farms, Topros, Chad Nichols, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Food King in Littlefield and Millshoe, Food King Pharmacy, Micah Pratt, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, Sudan Medical Clinic, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Rice Spot, Twice the Ice, Hornet Chill, Casa Grande, the Old West Hotel, Montez Steel Buildings, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Chad King Farms, 5 Star Tree Service, Curtec LLC, and the Sudan Education Foundation.
Scoring through 3 quarters here. Jabin Ornelas with 24 points, 8 points for Ryer, 5 points for King, 3 points for Brian Delgado, and 1 point for Andrew Larson. Leading for the Roughnecks, you got Miller with 7 and Navarez with 6. It'll be Hornets ball here to begin the fourth period. 19-6, we outscored them that period.
How many points did Jabron have in the third?
11.
11 points? 24 altogether in the ball game. So Hornets lighting it up here in Sudan. Like Pima said, rain didn't call for forecast, but it was raining here in Sundown. 28-41. Hornets with the lead to start the fourth quarter. Ornelas to Delgado. Delgado, 3. Splash! And it continues to fall for Sudan. 44-28. Escamilla. There's going to be a foul on Sudan.
We're going to call that on Brian Delgado, his first team foul.
Huge lead here for the Hornets in the fourth period. Lopez inbounds it to Escamilla. Up top to Powell. Swinging it around. Miller. Back to Powell. Splits the defenders into the paint. Goes up for a layup and it's good. 44-30. Brian Delgado. Double team tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Sudan. Possession arrow to the Roughnecks if we have a tie ball here in the fourth quarter to start. Long three, Ornelas off the side of the rim, no good. Battling for the rebound. Sundown comes out with it. Escamilla in transition, gets it to Powell. That's a walk. Oh! Get that out of here! Marcelo King with the big block in the paint. Sundown ball, 6:55, inbound. Miller almost lost it. Escamilla back to Miller, 3 from the corner. Too much on it. Ornelas comes out with it. Ornelas by Powell goes up and under. Easy layup. 46-30. Hornets up by 16. Three-pointer Powell from the corner, and he's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line.
Marcelo. That's Marcelo's second team foul. Yeah, get ready for the calls, we'll put it.
The what?
The calls.
First free throw good.
I don't know if he touched him
I don't know either.
or not, but, I mean,
I don't know
to
if
me it didn't seem like it touched him that much. I mean, but the phantom calls here in Sundown always happen in the fourth period here.
If he makes all 3 of these, we'll cut the lead to 13. Second one goes in. Timeout. They're going to try and freeze the shooter or what? Was that them or us?
I'm not real sure. No,
it has
was
to
Sundown.
be us. Oh, was it Sundown? Why
Yeah,
would you
full
freeze your
timeout.
shooter like that?
Ah,
I don't know.
the referees will fix it. It's
I don't know
okay.
if it's a mental thing or not, but that's like freezing the kicker. You know, freeze your shooter. So the score 46-32. Hornets with the lead. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here on SHS Broadcast. Don't have very many viewers here. We've got about 9, but we appreciate those 9 that are watching and listening. This is a good ball game. Missing out on your Hornets here in Sundown, Texas.
On this Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th. I didn't even know it was Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, we'll be at home. The games will be split. The boys will go to Crest, and the girls will stay home to take on.
Bushland, I believe.
Is it Amarillo Bushman?
I believe it is Bushland.
Amarillo Bushman.
Yeah.
So join us. We'll cover the girls' game since this is a home game. 46-32. Third free throws go well. I guess he didn't really freeze the shooter that much. 36-33.
He may be their best free throw shooter. You never know.
Ornelas off the screen goes up for a shot. Oh, rimmed around. And it's going to be off of Ornelas. Sundown basketball. Inside Escamilla. Up top, that's going to be Miller. Miller goes up. Finger roll. That should be, well, we got it back anyways. It'll be Sudan basketball. If it hits up there, it's out of bounds, isn't it?
Did it hit the black part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hit the
Should be. See, there's the. He called it on Nichols.
Did he really?
Yes.
My gosh.
And we have 3 fouls, and they have 0 in this period.
6 minutes. It seems like when we're ahead, the clock ticks down even slower. Laura feeds McAdams. Stolen by Ryer. Well, maybe. Yeah,
That
there
should
it
be a
is.
foul. Foul on Lara, his first.
They're like, well, I guess we'll give him a foul here.
We're like, we have to. He just tackled him. I mean, geez.
Ornelas into the paint, stops in the paint. Jumper is short. Ooh, man.
Yeah, he looked like he was jumping on that foot, wasn't he?
Hogan to Powell. 3, no good. 2 Hornets had their hands on it. The putback is no good. Nichols, that should be Sudan ball. It was off of Powell or whoever that was. That's what I think. That's what Coach Gray is telling them that they.
Yeah, he tipped it. And
Yeah.
nobody saw the
It's
tip.
Sudan ball. Oh my goodness.
I tell you, here comes the.
Foul. Guarded by Ornelas. The Sudan defense has been stifling all game. You know, the shots that Sundown's getting, they are not easy shots. Sudan is all over the place on defense. Lara goes up. That's partially tipped by Ryer. Ornelas will come out. He's going to slow it down. Still up by 13, 46-33. Ornelas 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Long pass to Powell. He'll take a 3. Too much on that one. It goes through the hands of a couple of Hornets. Hogan takes a shot from the elbow. No good. Ornelas rebounds it. There's no need for us to rush a shot right here with this lead. Let's work it and get us a good shot here and even draw a foul, because they'll eventually have to start fouling us to get to the line. Try and get the ball back. Skip pass across to Ryer. He's going to take a 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Sundown basketball. Escamilla into the paint. And yeah, that pass was good. He did that. That was just as fast as the one over here he tried to throw. Was that him that threw this one over here?
I think so.
It's like, man, be ready for that one.
He must be a quarterback.
He rifled that to the corner. Now he wasn't ready for it. All right, let's take our time and let's get us a good shot here. 4 minutes left in this ball game. Let's put it away and go home with a win. Double team. Ryer back to Ornelas. 3 off the front of the rim. Lopez onto the baseline. Powell kicks it back out. Miller's going to drive. His layup is blocked. Get it out of here. Marcelo King. The rebound is no good. On the putback is no good by Miller. I don't know. That was weird. Baker, there's a reach in right there they're not calling. He tried to feed Ryer, tipped out of bounds by Sundown. That was right in front of the ref was a foul.
They go blind when they're on this side.
Inbound to Ryer.
Come on, guys.
They're going to say he kicked it.
Yeah, he kicked it. I think he did. But, I mean, that's not what you want. You want to throw the ball around.
Yeah, we've got, like I said, we are not behind here. We are ahead. You know, let's make their defense work. Oh, good job by Marcelo tipping that on the press. Make them earn the comeback. Don't give it to them.
Yeah, because the last 5-6 possessions, we've come down here maybe 7 seconds and shot just a shot.
Lopez bounce pass into the paint. That shot, Ryer with the block. I don't know how many blocks we had down in the paint, but between Nichols, Ryer, Ornelas, and Marcelo King, they've been all over the place. Anytime somebody comes into the paint. Powell runs into a double team, picks up a dribble, bounces it back out, gives it back to Powell. Powell is their shooter. You can see that Sundown's trying to feed him for a shot inside. And that's going to be a big foul on Baker. No question on that one. 3 minutes left in this ball game.
Make them earn it at the free throw line. So that was Baker's second 14th foul of the period. Misses the first one.
Nice.
46-33 is the score with 3 minutes left here. And Flores at the line.
Second one missed. And that's going to be out of bounds Sundown. So Sudan just got to hold on to this lead we're just under 3 minutes.
Well, I mean, usually we don't have a shot clock in high school, but at least hold it for 30 seconds or something, Pretend there's a shot clock, maybe. I don't know. I mean, you can hold it literally for 3 minutes here, but like I said, the last 7 possessions or so, we just quick shots and
Delgado into the paint. Goes up for the shot. No good. Battling for the rebound. Sundown comes out with it. That's Miller. Miller. Oh, that's a travel. He took 3 steps on that one, and we'll get the foul. Was it me, or did he take 3 steps right there?
I was looking at I couldn't. That foul is on Nichols, his second.
That was a LeBron.
But it is the 15th foul, so they will be shooting from now on.
That was an NBA layup.
That was the LeBron.
First free throw. That's another thing that's helping us is they're not converting on their free throws. 46-33. We've kind of been there for a while on both sides. And neither one of the teams scoring very much, but we don't really need to at this point. We just need to try and maintain it. 46-34, lead by 12.
Ooh,
You don't need to do that. That was a long pass. Too high.
Slow it down, guys. You got.
Escamilla to Navarez. Navarez inside the island. They're going to call a foul on Ryer.
I tell you.
And they'll go to the free throw line. You said they've got 5. We've got 5.
Yep. So McAdams going to shoot 2. You said coming into this ball game, McAdams was their guy, wasn't he?
I thought the last game he had was a high point man, but I guess I must have not looked right.
I was going to say, well, the Hornets have held him to. That's his 3rd point right there.
Well, I know they try to feed him in the paint quite a bit. He just, we've been really dominant defensively down low. Free throw, he makes both of them. So now, with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left, it's a 10-point ball game. It's not as comfortable as it was about 3 minutes ago for the Hornets. So,
and it goes to show you if, Jabin came out of halftime and hit 3 threes. I mean, that's how quick it could just, go from 10 to 1 or, So they got to be careful. Like I said, they have to move the ball around. We don't have a shot clock in high school, so there's no reason to shoot anything unless it's a wide open layup. That's what I would be preaching if I was Coach Gray. Now, if they listen, that's one thing, Because, hey, everybody wants to shoot threes. I mean, believe me. This day and age, it's all about,
it's a 3-ball game.
Shooting like Curry instead of dunking the ball or getting it down in the paint. When we were growing up, it was getting it down low to Shaq and people like that. The game has definitely changed. So
it'll be Sudan basketball off the timeout. You've got King, Ryer, Nichols, Ornelas, and Brian Delgado on the court. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the ball game. We're live here in Sundown, Texas. Oh, where's the foul there? Oh, my goodness. What in the world? That was literally, he literally checked him right there.
Tell you, Sundown, Texas.
Wow. Sundown looking to put it to within single digits. McAdams, the putback, no good. Another putback is no good. Brian Delgado finally comes out with it, gets it to Ornelas. Ornelas pushing the ball down the court, getting by the defense, goes up for a shot off the backboard, no good. McAdams coming down, and it's tipped by Ryer. Ball's on the floor, recovered by Miller. Miller, that ball is tipped by King. It's all over the place. 3-pointer off the side of the rim, no good. Battling for the rebound. Powell's shot is wild, doesn't go in. And they're going to say it's Sudan ball.
And Nichols did a great job just standing there.
Yep.
He let Powell do crazy shot by himself.
Yep. Yeah, he just stood straight up, and Powell made it more difficult than what it needed to be on that putback. A minute and a half.
Hold the ball, guys.
Let's sneak away with this one, man. Let's sneak this. Let's take this game home.
I forgot about the camera.
Nichols, I thought he was going to launch a 3 too. Here we go. Hold it. Make him foul you.
Or get a...
Oh, my gosh. Of course, you got to take that.
I'm telling you, this is Sundown, Texas.
You got to take that into consideration.
The only thing that's happening, like you said, they're not making their free throws or layups and stuff.
Hey, well, does that not count on the? It has to be
a player control foul does not count.
Okay. A minute left in this ball game. 10-point lead. 3 is no good. Ornelas with the rebound. Just let them. Yeah, here we go. We've got 60 seconds. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of Sundown with this win. Ornelas baiting Powell, tipping, stolen. Powell goes up for, and there's the foul. My goodness.
Jeez.
46 seconds left.
Ornelas, that's his second.
I shouldn't be stressing this
much
with
our
the lead.
Team foul, probably.
I shouldn't be stressing this much with the lead in this ball game. Oh, there we go. There you go, P-Man. The
voodoo. No, I don't know.
Free throws continuing to be a problem for the Roughnecks, which is good for us. Second free throw is good, so now we're within single digits on the lead. 37-46, 40 seconds left. Ryer, that ball tipped by Powell again, and it's stolen back by Brian. Good job by Brian on the defensive side there to get that back.
Hold it up.
Ornelas dribbling through the defenders, draws a double team, and he'll call a timeout with 26 seconds left. 9-point lead for your Hornets.
I'll tell you one thing that they were swiping at the ball.
Yeah.
They called that easily on us a while ago, and
well, the inbound play to Ornelas, they literally hip checked him right there, right in front of the bench and the Sundown bench, and they just said that Ornelas lost it out of bounds. There was no foul call there. That was crazy.
He looked at the coach, and the coach told him no.
Man.
No, I'm telling you, man. When we come to Sundown, never fails. It's worse even with the girls. I remember coming and watching the girls a few years ago here, and man, it was bad. People were yelling and. Whew. This is a little bit more calmer, but
all right. Less than a minute left in this ball game.
.26 seconds.
Sudan ball inbounding right in front of the Sudan bench. Brian gets it to Ryer.
Get back to him.
The clock's not running. The clock's not running. My goodness, that was about 3 seconds and the clock didn't turn on. My goodness. Ten seconds left, and it looks like Sundown's just going to let the clock wind here. We'll get away with this win. The score, 46-37. Woo, we'll take it. All right. Great job by the boys here. Crazy third quarter. Able to take a big lead, and then, the fourth quarter, we just had to maintain it, but we did and came away with the win here in Sundown, Texas. Great job by the Sudan Hornets tonight on this Friday night, Friday the 13th. We'll go over the sponsors right quick. Sudan Education Foundation, Curtec LLC, 5 Star Tree Service, Chad King Farms, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Montez Steel Buildings, Casa Grande, the Old West Hotel, Twice the Ice, Hornet Chill, Rice Spot, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Sudan Medical Clinic, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, Food King Pharmacy, Micah Pratt, Food King in Littlefield and Millshoe, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Tow Pros, Chad Nichols, Red Wagon Farms and GWG Farms, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, 5 Area Connect, Capital Farm Credit, Chase Lloyd, Sudan ISD in Sudan, and Sudan ISD. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you the live coverage here on a Friday night in Sundown, Texas. Your Sudan Hornets coming away with a big win, 46-37 over the Sundown Roughnecks.
Scoring-wise for the Hornets, you got 26 points by Jabron Ornelas, 8 points for Aspen Ryer, 6 points for Brian Delgado, 5 points for Marcelo King, and 1 point for Andrew Larson. Of course, Jabron had them 3 threes in the third, came out hot. But overall, we had 6 threes. That was way different than the last game. The last game, I think Jabron was the only one to hit a 3, and I think he only hit 2. For the Roughnecks, they were led by Powell with 11 and 7 points apiece for Navarez and for Miller. So, great game overall. I mean, like I said, they kept playing defense, like we said, and then the offense finally showed up there in the third quarter, and we never looked back. So,
and even in that fourth quarter, whenever we were trying to just maintain that lead, we kept saying that we were taking rush shots, but even when they would get the rebound, we were still playing great defense. They continued to play defense throughout the entire ball game. So great job.
Looking better every game. That's the key, So.
Yep. So, all right. Well, we're gonna shut it down here. I'm Tim Rodriguez, Pima Salinas. We're getting ready to head into the weekend. Join us on Tuesday. We'll be back at home to watch the Nets back. We hadn't seen the Nets in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, they've been in a lot of
tournaments.
Yeah.
So and they've been doing very well. I think they won all their games in Lamesa.
Oh, Lamesa. Was that Andrews or Lamesa?
Lamesa. I think they played 5 games, won all 5 games there, and then of course they won 2. They were 2-1 in this tournament here against Brownfield. Not sure if they have a game tomorrow, so if you might want to get with a parent or a coach to see if there's a ball game tomorrow for the Nets there in Brownfield. So, all right, well, we're going to head out. We'll see you next week, and it's a great day to be a Hornet. Big win here for the Sudan boys with a final score, 46-37 over the Sundown Roughnecks. We'll see you on the next one.